Hi, my name is Sophia and today I'm going to show you guys my digital drawing process. With this, I will also be drawing my friend for her birthday. So right now, I'm opening my favorite drawing software, Krita. No, this isn't sponsored. I've been using Krita for a while. It is one of my favorite because it is free and also because it works just as good as other drawing softwares like Clip Studio and Paint Tool say. During my drawing process, I always like to start with a rough sketch. When sketching, I have learned that making simple shapes and lines it's easier than trying to detail every shape right off the bat. It makes the drawing look more organic and fluid. Everything I have learned so far has been self-taught and mostly through observation. After I am confident on my sketch, I then go to make the line art. This part, depending on how I feel at the moment, can be very tedious or relaxing. This time I had enough patience to redo the same line until I was satisfied with the line art. Drawing means a lot to me. Beyond just being a hobby, over the years it has become a way to de-stress and process my thoughts. When I am drawing, I feel at peace. I guess I could say it's more of my own personal therapist. When I first discovered digital art, I was watching speed paints on YouTube, and during COVID I met a lot of online friends who also did digital art. It looked so cool that I wanted to do it too. Fast forward to a few years later and here I am. I've become a digital artaholic. Doing line art feels like the final draft. This is when I start comparing the line art I have so far with the sketch in the background. This is also when I start to consider things like should I really keep this detail and things like that. As you can see in the speed paint of the drawing, this is a constant thought process as I delete and make new lines. I think about this especially because I will be giving this as a birthday gift. When it comes down to references, Pinterest is usually my go-to app, but since I'm drawing my friend here, I have decided to use the post from her Instagram page as a reference. I don't show it here for privacy purposes, but I do have her image on my screen so I can look back and forth. That way I make sure I am really catching their image. I also do this with every other drawing, especially if it's concept art. When it comes down to rendering or painting, I don't really think about it too much. I pick my colors and tones purely by instinct and how I think will look best. But my rendering process isn't totally unfounded. Yes, it is instinct, but I also had to teach myself colors, and like I said before, everything I learned is purely through visual assimilation. But after years of learning and understanding, I can safely say I don't care about the basics of rendering anymore. Anyway, here's the final process. Thank you so much for watching.